council meetings, I agree with Ms. Williams that the time has come for more than 2 meetings per month. I suggest trying 3 meetings, 2 agenda fixing sessions and 1 business session. Hopefully that'll work. If it doesn't, we can go to 4, as Ms. Williams favors. And I agree with Mr. Reid. The newly instituted committee system where the committees deliver oral reports at the council meeting, it's taking up a lot of time. It's always very interesting to hear what they have to say, but like Mr. Reid, if they were to submit their reports in writing, have them ready Friday, the end of Friday before any council meeting, have them on the city website so that the public can read them, digest them, and then you can make time available just for question and answer to the particular chairperson of whatever report you're concerned about. That certainly would go a long way to shortening council meetings. The biggest disadvantage, other than it takes dedicated council people to work past midnight, I'm ready to do it if I have to. But it puts off the public comment portion of the council meeting, which is a very important part of the council meeting. And if you're going to put you're going to have meetings that only allow for public input for folks like you and me to have their say after midnight, that really isn't fair to the public. So shorter meetings will definitely help the public in providing them opportunities to say what they have to say and not have to wait until 1 o'clock in the morning to do it.
All right. Mr. Reid, we're going to start with you this time. As a candidate, what do you consider to be your strongest asset? What quality would make you the strongest candidate for city council?
Very interesting question. I think my strongest asset that I bring to any body, not only the council, but as most of you know, I served about 7 years on the Plainfield District Utility Authority. I served about 3 years on the Plainfield Redevelopment Authority, and I have served on many, many boards, far too many sometimes I think, outside. So there is a wealth, in my opinion, of experience in serving the public, which has always been my pleasure. I think you have to give back, and I think that we now, as black folks, have an opportunity to do it, and I'm taking advantage of it. My work experience, my experience in actually running a housing authority, and spending a lot of money. In 13 years, I probably spent about $50 million in repairs and so forth. And the proudness there is when I go back to Orange for a wake or a meeting, and I see people, they ask that I come back to run the housing authority. When my saddest part about the housing authority in Orange, in which I think we probably would be going to that stage in Plainfield, and I spoke on it at a meeting we had here, was we're letting the tail wag the door. The public housing is the only landlord that give you a public meeting every month, saying this is the council. You go there, you complain. The public housing directors and that staff are very, very compassionate. They know your problems as well as you know your problems. And we just have to figure out a way to stop the tail, which is those boys running around here shooting guns. People don't respect each other enough. So I think I bring that to my deliberation on the city council. And I think that's very important.
I would say also that, you know, I think I would bring a level of critical thinking to the council that would really force us to look even more deeply at the ordinances and the resolutions that can come before us as a legislative body to do the best things for Plainfield. In my professional life, I serve on a number of committees at Essex County College where I teach, and there's a commitment to collaboration. Even when we disagree, we come up with a consensus by the end of the meeting, or we carry over to another meeting, but it's all done in an atmosphere of mutual respect, and this is what I think I would bring to the council, working with the councilors. I know most of the councilors, even now, and we would work with the administration to move our city forward. So I would say a really strong commitment to working hard and to collaboration. Those two go hand in hand.
I think that the strongest asset I can bring to Plainfield City Council is my independence. I am not, as I said in my introductory statement, I don't owe any favors to anybody. I don't seem to ever owe any favors to anybody. And I would put the interest of Plainfield's residents first, and not pay attention to any outside influences. I would, to go along with that, in terms of spending money, I would put the Plainfield taxpayers first. I would insist that the city spend the money wisely, frugally, because we just can't afford to pay higher and higher property taxes every year. I would put Plainfield first in all my deliberations. And I want to welcome Councilperson Linda Carter. She sneaked in the back, and Mr. Reid waved at her. You're probably wondering who he's waving at. It's nice to have her. She's a candidate for freeholder, so we wish her luck in that.
All right. Candidate Pivnichny, we're going to start with you. This question is going to go to everybody, even though it's really kind of titled to you. What do you feel are the top 5 issues that you are focused on in Plainfield, and give specific ideas of how you will make positive changes for Plainfield? 5 issues.
5 issues. Okay.
Just
5 issues in 3 minutes. Well, I've already talked about high property taxes, and I would work with the administration in developing a budget where this tax increases could be minimized or eliminated. The next issue in Plainfield is, and this is not necessarily in order of importance, but obviously the shooting problem. I find that the shot spotter technology intriguing, but I don't think the city can afford it, and I don't believe that it's going to be a major deterrent to this activity. However, if we can get outside funding, I'm always in favor of giving the police department every tool that they can within reasonable cost. If we can get somebody else to pay for it for us, maybe we should implement it. Economic development goes along with high property taxes. We need to expand Plainfield's tax base so that the residents, present residents, are not carrying this heavy burden. And we need to do it through attracting industry rather than retail and residential housing. The retail and residential is nice, but it shouldn't be the main focus. I know it's hard, but if we can bring in light, clean industrial firms into the city, will add to our tax base without adding to the burden on city services. I think we need to reach out to surrounding communities, this is number 4, to convince them, show them what Plainfield has to offer, and get folks coming in from outside Plainfield to spend their money inside Plainfield. An example of this is we have any number of very interesting Latin American restaurants, Central American, South American. If the city could help us with getting their message out beyond the city borders, that this is a good place to come and have a nice, interesting meal, similar to what's going on in the Ironbound in Newark, where people from all over come to enjoy the Portuguese and Spanish food there. And that's 4. I'll stop right there because I'm running out of time.
I guess I'm next.
Yes.
I think the 5 top items, the first one I think is most important. You know, we have a reputation of trying to do the administration's work, administration trying to do our work, and we said, argue about it. I wasn't at the last meeting, but I understand there was a tit for tat between the administration and the council. We need to stop that. And that will be one of my goals, to get people to respect each other, to respect the fact that they may have a different opinion than I, you know, so we can discuss it and come together to get some agreement and move on with the people's business. The other major thing I think, and I get very upset when I see people are losing their jobs from anywhere, and especially the city. I just don't think that enough work has been done to get all of us to say, you know, we had some good times, and we made good progress, we got good money. Now it's kind of tight. Maybe we can close City Hall for 1 day a week for 10 weeks and save jobs. That's so important to me. The next one is working to explain to people, but more importantly, to stop relying on everything that they need from the city. You know, we had a block association party on my block. People wanted the street sweepers to come. They wanted special services from PMUA. And I said, wait for 1 minute. It probably costs $500 to crank up the Durham street sweeper, and you have to sweep after the street sweeper when it goes through anyway. And the fellow across the street from me, it did it. He swept, and I swept. Working to reduce some of the budget items and to clean up some of the problems that we have in finance. So those are some of the things that we need to do, in my opinion, and I will be working towards that if I'm elected.
Okay. I would say in terms of the top issues, some of them kind of run together, but I would say number 1 is crime. If we can't do something about the shootings and about the petty crime that's going on in the city, all the rest is lost. I really feel that. I think there's a possibility and there's hope for us to do better, but until we tackle that, you know, we're going to be sort of lost at sea. One thing I would do specifically is I would encourage the administration to really look hard, or have the public safety director really look hard